everybody. What y'all doing? Are y'all watching us? Good. Stay right there. Don't move. You are watching the Lifeline with Lady Leah. You're here. I'm here. Lady Thursday's here. Hey. Listen, you've been waiting. You've been asking. I've been asking myself, when are you going to get this woman on the Lifeline? Because she is so bomb. And we need her to just help us with our entire life. So she is here right now. Lady Thursday. Rose.
I'm so excited to be here.
I had to sing the rice because, I mean, it's like, you just don't say that in regular, you know? You got to say that with emphasis.
Well, I am excited to be here. It is an honor and a joy to be with Lady Leah on the Lifeline. Woo,
I
woo.
stalked her, y'all. I was on her DMs. I was texting. I was calling. Can you come? Will you come? And she said, girl, just leave me alone. I'm coming.
Anytime you call, I am there. You know that.
Leave me alone. I'm coming, girl. So look, Lady Thursday's here. We're going to talk about some stuff. But before we get into some juicy relationship, 20 years in the game stuff that you have for us, we know Lady Thursday, but I mean, I just want to know Thursday from the block.
Oh, wow.
Down home girl. Eat chitlins. Do you eat chitlins?
I do.
How did I know that, y'all? How did I know?
Only the ones my aunts claim, but I do.
You don't eat everybody's chitlins.
No.
I heard that was a rule.
That. Yeah, you do not do
you
that.
You cannot, and they gotta smell. You can't.
Right.
You can't even smell them.
If you can smell them, you can't eat them. Yeah, no, you can't do that.
Come on, chitlin eaters. Y'all better know this. Okay, so lady, just tell us. Okay, we know that you are the wife of the great Superintendent Pastor Chip Rice.
Yeah.
Rocking your left sock, not the right.
Not the right.
Just the left.
Just the left.
he only attends to one sock every
That's
Friday.
That's right.
On 90.1. We know your mom. Just tell us where you're from. How'd you get to Greensboro? Just give us all the juice.
Okay. So I came to Greensboro in 1982. I grew up in Seat Pleasant, Maryland.
Seat Pleasant,
Maryland.
So you a Maryland girl?
I'm a Maryland girl. Central Avenue at Addison Road. They know Metro Station.
So I still kind of hear a little DC.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Go in your twang. You got it. You don't have that southern twang like us. Okay.
Every once in a while.
Okay.
But so I grew up there. I went to high school there.
Right.
Came to North Carolina to go to UNCG because that's where my dad's baby sister went. Fell in love with the campus when I was in high school.
So we are both Spartans.
We are both. Woo woo. Come on now.
We proud to be Spartans.
All day long.
I mean,
all day long until homecoming. Then I
then I switch over.
I become an Aggie Spartan at homecoming. I go with my husband to homecoming.
That's right.
They're different, right?
Because you are a Spartan who married an Aggie.
There you go.
Just like
Aggie
me.
pride. I got some. But both of my parents are Aggies.
No.
Both of them.
So were they like, why are you going to UNC?
Very supportive.
Okay,
they should have sent the check
right
to A&T and made me go there, but they didn't.
They said go to UNCG.
Go to UNCG if that's where you want to go.
Okay.
But I still have that Aggie pride.
That's right.
Yes,
right.
Still have it.
It's all through the blood.
All through the blood.
Okay, so you majored in
English. I majored in English
because you wanted to be
a technical writer, and then I was bored to death, so that wasn't gonna work.
I can't believe that.
No,
you wanted to be a technical writer.
I wanted to be a technical writer. I thought I wanted to write manuals and books, but no, that didn't work. So I then, did what we all do. I worked customer service. I worked a plethora of jobs in my 20s.
We all did it.
And in my 30s, I landed in human resources. And so I have a background in human resources. Love it. I'm PHR certified.
Okay.
Yep. And so I did that. And then I got pregnant with Ethan. Got married. Got pregnant with Ethan. Woo woo, Ethan. Married the awesome Chip Rice.
Wow.
And when I got pregnant with Ethan, I was like, this job, when you do HR, you like 40, 60 hours a week. It's nothing.
Yeah.
Right. I couldn't do that with a baby. So I got my real estate license, and that's what I've been doing ever since.
So you got your real estate license with a newborn baby?
Yes. I took.
Where they do that at?
Where they, girl? Where do they do it?
I mean, I heard that it's hard to get it with single.
Yes.
Any place in your life.
Yes.
That's hard to do.
But it's the sacrifices we make for those babies, right?
So you are a go-getter by nature.
I try to be.
I just feel like you are. I feel like you have done a little bit of everything in life, and all of that experience is, is just stirred up in this big old pot.
Yep.
That makes Thursday. Because I feel like, if y'all agree with me, just shout me out. I feel like that Lady Thursday is like way better than Ayanna Van Zandt.
You so sweet.
She can take you there like Ayanna, but like better with a little more Holy Ghost on it.
Well, I am blessed. My grandmother is 102. And she'll be 103 in January.
Jesus.
And you could sit down at the table with my grandmother, and when you walk away, you're like, oh, my life has changed. Because she's like,
wisdom.
Just wisdom.
Yeah.
It's one of the things. She gave it to my mom.
Yeah.
Who I hope gave it to me. And so I try to share it with the people that I come in contact with.
So you mentioned your grandma. Mm-hmm. I know your mom. I know your sister.
Uh-huh.
These are major influences in your life.
Absolutely.
And often when you counsel, because you're counseling. Her counseling style is like real sneaky. You could be at Chick-fil-A with her, and all of a sudden you crying because she didn't counsel you. Like, I thought I was eating nuggets, and now I'm crying because you done got in my business.
My mama.
Right. So you got that. Is that from them?
Yes.
That, a sum total of the women who have?
Absolutely.
Okay, right.
I have an aunt, my Aunt Faye.
Yeah.
Oh my God. My Aunt Faye can read you and stroke you all at the same. And you're like, I think I just got told off, but I feel so good about it.
Right.
Absolutely.
So these women influenced you. Who are some other ladies, like, in the body of Christ in the kingdom that have really, like, you could say, what, I gleaned from her.
I got to start with the awesome, magnificent, wonderful Barbara Lockett. I
knew it.
She bad now. So
she bad.
I came to Evangel as a young girl, and I was like, okay, can I just be her?
Yes.
Elegant, beautiful, wise. She's always made time for me.
Yeah.
Even when I was a young girl, you call her. Now, you might have to wait a week or two to get your appointment,
right.
but she was always available. Yeah. Absolutely. And she would sit down. Another one that can kind of, she'll slide it in, or you walk away, it's like, I think she answered all of my questions, and I don't feel bad. Come on now.
Yeah.
So she was just an amazing person. And then you be trying. You try to act like it's one sided.
And I didn't pay her to say this, y'all.
I
didn't pay her to say this.
You have always been a wonderful influence, just with your focus, and if I could get a little bit of that preaching, a little,
Listen.
I recently
you got some of it because she came to EBC and got us together. Okay,
I recently developed a relationship with Lady LaWanna Grant. Do you know LaWanna? Oh my goodness,
Lady Grant, we're gonna shout you out.
Amazing, just an amazing person, amazing, just brilliant. And you just sit there and she's talking in such a matter of fact way, and you were taking mental notes, thinking if I could just get a piece of paper. So just a lot of women,
ladies in your life. Yeah.
What I believe we should do, Leah, is when we have a conversation with anybody, you should glean something. Everybody.
You can get something from everybody.
Everybody. And a wise person gets wisdom from everybody. My son, my little children, they say the most remarkable thing. We're going to talk about relationships in a minute, but I was talking to Ethan one day, and he's in the car, and just out of the blue, he says, Mom, help me understand something. I said, what, son?
Yeah.
He said, why do people think you can cuss and fuss somebody into loving you?
Ooh.
He said, that doesn't make sense.
Come on,
how
Ethan.
how you gonna talk mean to me, but you want me to love you? He said, Mom, that doesn't make sense.
17
and I was
years
like, you
old.
17?
Yeah.
I said,
Yeah.
Ethan, I don't think I've ever thought about it that way. And so, in that moment, I was enlightened. I was like, okay, so if my objective is to get you to love me, being aggressive is not the way to do it.
I can't fuss you into loving me.
I can't fuss you into loving me. And that was amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. And it's almost like, it's like a blow to the chest for all of us in some sense, because at some point we have fussed at the ones we love, and it's like,
because you're not treating me the way I want you to, but and fussing at you, that's not gonna get it. So it was just he just blew my mind. So I say that to say, you get wisdom from everywhere if you will.
If you're open to receiving
if you're open to it.
And so I think that, and I'm making a segue here into Thursday's Truths, because this is my favorite part of your life.
Oh, thank you.
Because I'm like waiting on Thursdays. I'm like, okay, when is she putting it up? I'm waiting to see what my truth is this week. And I think that's really what Thursday's Truth is the wisdom you've gained
absolutely
over the years, and you're just giving it to us. Like, just think about this.
Just think about it.
So, like, were you in the shower and the Lord just said Thursday's Truth? I mean, was you at the mall? When did this drop on you?
Okay, so that is a funny story. Well, God is so amazing.
Yeah.
So I was in my car talking to my friend Kathy Owens Oliver.
Right.
We've been friends for years since she was a college student.
Yeah.
And so she used to do a conference, and I went down to her conference. And so after conference, we were debriefing, and she said, you really ought to do something with your wisdom. And I was like, well, Kathy, what am I going to do with it? She said, I don't know. You need to do a woman's seminar or something. I said, well, I might do that. Yeah. And I said, but what kind of name?
Yeah,
and so she said, what would I name it? She said, I don't know. Yeah. She said, all I know is it has to do with the truth, because you're going to tell the truth. And so I laughed, and I said, okay, got off the phone, was headed engaged. You know how we do.
Yeah.
And the Holy Spirit said, Thursday's Truths, because it's the truth according to me. Now, you don't have to agree with it. It's just my truth. But
this is my truth. This is how I see it.
And that's what it means to me. It's how I see it.
Yeah.
So that's how the name came about. Of course, your husband, Pastor McMahon, pushed me, right? I'm having a conversation with him in 1st of January. Yeah. He was like, now it's the 1st of the year.
Let's go.
And I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
He said, right now, put it in written form.
Yes.
And so,
and you did it.
That's how Thursday's Truths were born. That's how.
And like, it was like it was almost like my husband always talks about when Kinko's became FedEx, right? It was like overnight. All the trucks changed, all the buildings. It was like overnight. Boom. Thursday's Truth.
Overnight, I had a brand.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere.
Because I mean, you made up your mind, I'm going to do it, and like the next morning,
it was done. That was it. Your help, like, okay, help me with
this
flyer, right?
We just doing flyers.
Because you are the woman. You are the queen. And
of making a bootleg flyer, y'all.
I will make one for you in a minute. Awesome. It's awesome. So that was how it came about, and it has grown.
Oh my God.
What's interesting to me is I get feedback from people who I don't know follow me, because everybody doesn't like your stuff.
That's right.
But they'll say to you on the street, "Oh, that one about
I saw it.
And I'm like, "Okay, I don't even know who you are." Praise the Lord.
Yeah, right.
It's been a real blessing.
And so,
it's been a real blessing.
I'm gonna point out just like 2 of my favorite Thursday truths because listen, some of them truths they punch you in the chest now, Lady Thursday. They punch you
because the truth does.
It hurts
sometimes,
but it helps. I think
just a little bit if you listen, right? If you listen,
but it helps.
If you listen.
And so let's talk about when you were talking to us, single ladies.
Single ladies.
Come on, single ladies! I need y'all to holler on the screen. So. You basically shared with the single ladies, and we all been there because we all been single, and some of us did not master our singleness. Yeah. I don't think I mastered mine.
I'm not sure I mastered mine.
Okay, you didn't. But you basically share with the ladies, and I'll let you do it matter-of-factly, that when our eyes are open, when our eyes are closed, it's because something else is open. So just share.
Okay, so what I said was when your legs open, your eyes close. So that's a metaphor, but it's also reality.
Did y'all hear what the woman said?
Because y'all know we laying there with our eyes closed and our legs open, but what we don't realize is we stop seeing. The minute we become physical in our relationships, you start making excuses for stuff you would normally walk away from. We do it every time. You know, okay, sister, he hasn't had a job in 6 months, but he putting it down though. And because he putting it down, I can't, I'm thinking I'm going to fix it. He's showing you that he not a worker.
And you said you can't. It's hard for you to see who he really is.
Right. And the opposite is of men. Yeah. So when men become intimate, they become nitpickers and they see every flaw you have. Now, when you marry, it's juicy. It's the truth. They see every flaw, and then they say, "Well, I've conquered this. Yeah, I see the flaws. I'm moving on. Now I'm moving on to something that's more perfect." But you still laying there with your eyes closed
and your legs open. Wait,
you know, because you know they do that comeback thing. They're like, "Let me come. Okay, find somebody I had sex with, so I'm gonna come back for a minute."
And we let them come back
because our eyes are closed. Because we can't see.
If somebody don't cash out for that nugget of help.
Come on now.
And so, you know, being intimate is before marriage, you know, it has several effects. I mean, it's just not the soul tie is one thing, but it really makes you stupid.
It does.
It does. What you telling that lady? It makes you stupid.
Listen, you will put up with stuff that you would not put up with normally.
God,
absolutely, because you're holding out because you start writing that fairy tale. Okay, because now we can say, you know, we can try to pretend that we Nicki Minaj and Rihanna, that I'm getting mine, and but we're not built that way. From a spiritual perspective, we're not built that way. The minute we have sex with somebody, there's an intimate relationship. And we want more. We can say we don't. We can pretend we don't.
But
it's not
true. As women, we do.
Absolutely.
Don't be trying to play hard.
Absolutely. Look.
You want more. You want to be committed to this man.
Absolutely. And you want him to be a part of your life, and you're going to make sacrifices that you wouldn't do. Yeah. If you weren't having sex with him.
If you wasn't getting free.
No.
So how do we I mean, you know, help us single ladies. And we feel like getting freaky is going to like lock him in. Help us. What we need to do.
Here's what you do. Find you a brother that's a brother. Yeah. Not a brother that wants you.
That's right.
But just a brother that's a brother.
That's a friend.
He will tell you. So you talk about gaining wisdom, right?
Right.
So when I was in college, I used to ride home with 2 football players and a frat boy.
Ooh.
So they were all, this is my ride home crew. Manly men. 2
men.
Football players. Now they loved me. I was everybody's little sister.
Yeah.
And they would sit in that car and they would talk about these girls they had slept with. Now, all of them had girlfriends. I mean, you know, like real girlfriends. Like, you know, I'm in love with this woman. I'm going to marry this woman.
We committed.
But I'm kicking it on the side. And so I said, well, if you love this person, how do you do that?
Yeah.
And one of them said, well, sex don't have nothing to do with love. And that was when I realized they not built like us.
Not at all.
Because I'm not having sex with nobody I don't have feelings for.
Because we think sex has everything to do with love.
We think in our mind, if we having sex, then we are in a relationship.
I love you, boy.
Okay, so for him,
right?
If he doesn't already have an emotional attachment to you, sex won't get it. The only he could is like using the bathroom. He relieving himself.
Ooh.
So
with you.
Right. So the sex is for marriage, because in marriage, okay, see, we single, we do it backwards. So we have all the sex before we get married,
and then none after.
And then we won't have none after we get married, because now we have written this fairy tale.
Do y'all hear this? So,
yeah, sex won't get him.
Right.
But when you get married, it's going to take sex to keep him. Because if he not going to be... Because, see, you ain't know he was cheating on you when you was dating.
Right.
And he was having all the sex.
But when you get married...
Right. Now you got to fulfill all of those... Right. So if he was having sex 3 times a week, but only once with you...
Then, right.
You're still looking for 3 times a week.
Right. So you got to step your game up.
You got to step your game. You can't stop having sex when you get married.
So why married women don't want to get freaky after we get married? See, what do it turn off?
No.
Do the JJ turn off? No, I just want to know what happens to it.
Okay, so
what happens
when you were growing up, Lady Leah? Did you play married? Did you play married? Did you play? This my house. Play house.
Yes.
Okay. Play house. Right.
Okay,
so when you were playing house, you were the man and the woman. You had your little doll baby.
Right.
You were the voice of the man and the voice of the woman.
Right.
So when you got married, he had his own voice. So when he didn't say what you wanted him to say, he was like, "Oh, I don't like this. I don't like being married. And I don't like you."
And I don't.
Because this is not the story I wrote when I was 10. When I was 10, when I asked for this, I told myself yes. Now you telling me no, I don't like you. I don't want to be with you. I'm done.
This wasn't the plan.
This is not how this is supposed to work. Because the reality of marriage is different from the story that we wrote. And so then we get in there, and so now I got you.
Right.
What
do I do?
What do I do? Right.
Ain't nothing looking like what I
thought. How many times do you hear that? I didn't think this is what marriage was. Right. Because whatever you thought it was, it's not. No, whatever you thought marriage was, it's not.
Unthink it.
Let it go. Look, I'll give you a prime example with me and Chip. We first got married. I was looking forward to holding hands at Christmas time and shopping. You know, you see little people in the mall, and the husband is holding a bag.
To do that too.
And girl, we went to the mall.
Canceled. Not happening.
We went to the mall. It was a fiasco.
Oh God.
I'm saying, what do you think about this? That's fine. And I looked at him. That we lived like 10 minutes from the mall.
Yeah.
I put that joker in the car and took him to the house. I said, I'll be back.
And went back.
And went back and went shopping by myself.
Was he mad? Was he mad?
He was ecstatic.
He was like, yeah, girl.
Like, he said, okay, bye. Look, here is some money. Don't ask me to go with you.
Right.
And so what I had to realize in that moment was I could be mad and disappointed, or I could accept that I didn't have that husband.
Yes.
You know.
He'll do that guy.
2 things Chip Rice is not going to do with me.
Okay.
He's not going with me to Walmart.
Sound like Mike.
He will wait in the car.
Right.
He was like, I'm not going to Walmart.
Not going in.
And he is not going Christmas shopping with me.
That's the only 2 things. That's pretty good though.
No, it's some other stuff. But I'm just saying,
right. We ain't going Christmas shopping.
We're not doing that together.
And we ain't going to the mall.
And we're not going to Walmart.
We're not going to Walmart.
No, because he says I take too long. So I had to let that go.
You had to let that dream of holding hands at Christmas.
I had to let. So it was that on my peace and my happiness. I could get stuck on the story that I wrote when I was 10.
Yeah.
And be mad at my husband for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Or I could let it go. And so that's a small thing, but that's what we get caught up in. It's a big thing. It's a big concept.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is a whole human being. He is not my doll baby. He is not my... Pastor Lockett preached a sermon one time that was called "When the Man in Your Head in your bed is not the man in your head."
See, I almost want to call the media department.
Come on,
and say, "Do y'all still have that sermon on file?"
What?
That sounds good.
Oh my goodness! When the man in your bed is not the man in your head.
Oh God.
And so, or vice versa, the man in your head is not.
But
the man
that's
in
a
your
book. That's really And so it changed your life.
Changed my life. And I realized this is a whole human being with life experience. he does not come to me as a husband. He comes to me as a man,
He's a man
that I have to help form into my husband. You like flowers, Lady Liv?
I do.
I don't.
You don't?
No, I'm not a flower girl. I don't.
You rather have some cash.
I'd rather have. I don't want to. Oh, I don't ever want money.
You don't want money?
No, I want a card. I want a handwritten note.
You see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? I'm living low. I'm asking.
No.
I want flowers. No. I do want a car, but I'm scared to ask for it.
There's nothing.
Can I get a car, boo?
A card.
You want a card?
A card. I got a car though. He did give me a car. Yes, I did.
Yeah, you did get a car.
He's the man. Then my husband is the man. I just
need
need everybody to know that.
But you want a car. You want him to think. And okay, you know men are not good at that.
He is because
he's good.
He's good at it because I asked him to be. And I gave him time to develop into that person.
So he will pick you out the perfect car.
Every time. It's the most beautiful. Yeah. Every birthday, every Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Because
I
asked. I told him how to win with me. Hello.
If y'all don't get y'all notepad out like me. Tell your husband how to win with you.
Because he doesn't. Because he came to me as a man.
Right.
I had to turn him into my husband.
Your man.
Your husband. Right. Because if he were married to you, he needed to learn how to give flowers.
That's right.
Because that's what you like.
That's right.
You like cash. He needs to slip you a little 20 every now and again. Right. Okay. That's what you like. And there's nothing wrong with any of those things.
Right.
But I can't have an expectation that he knows that.
Right. So now, okay, because you 20 years in the game.
20 years in the game.
You've been doing this longer than some people been alive.
Amen.
I know that sound. Hallelujah. That might sound like, oh God. Right. But help us ladies who are like, with 3, 4, 5 years in this marriage thing. And we're trying to figure out, okay, when is my husband going to turn into chip rice? Y'all like, give me a timeline, Lady Thursday. Because, people really do try to, section off and compartmentalize the years. They say, hey, once you get over the 3-year hump, once you get over the 5-year hump. And it's like all the humps, we're like, wait, now, it's another hump. I done got over 3-year hump now. So help us, when will our husbands be our husbands?
When will you train them to be? When will you help them be? When will you have patience with them to be?
So I can do it in the 3-year and get over the hump.
So, here's what I say now. Year 3.
What's the rule? What's your rules?
Year 2.5 to 5 for us.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure we was going to make it.
I don't think none of us was sure in that bracket.
And I think when I tell people that, they go, what?
Yeah.
Oh, it was bad.
Yeah.
I ain't like him. He would walk in the room. Oh, my God, I would roll my eyes.
You like, what you here for?
Sex looked like... Can you just like
just
Mr.
come on,
Mr. and Seeley?
Come on and get this.
Right,
do your business.
Done. Right, but he said to me one day, because I don't know why, I can't even remember why I didn't like him. Yeah. Oh, he lost his job. So for me, everybody
always get that test when they lose the job.
And everybody, my daddy had the same job all my life, and everybody has a different thing. Yeah. Now, for me, I haven't had to deal with infidelity, but I'm not one of those women that if he cheat on me, I'ma leave. If he cheat on me, I'ma ask why you did it.
Why?
Because what happened? Where did
now come on and get in this bed?
Where did we fall? Where did we fall apart?
Yeah.
Because somewhere we missed it.
Because some women, cheating is a deal breaker.
It's a deal breaker.
Once they get married, if he cheat, they out.
But you don't ask any questions. You didn't ask why. Why did you cheat? Now, some of them cheated because they was grown men and that's what they wanted to do.
So you owe him at least a why.
Why? And if he tells you he doesn't know, and he may not. Yeah. Feel like, well, if that's important to you, right, I'm going to need you to go figure that out and then we'll talk about it maybe. But for me, my finances, mess with me.
That's a deal. A deal breaker.
A non-working man, I can't. That's mine, though.
Yeah,
that's right.
And that's not every lady.
That's not every
lady. Some ladies will let him sit on the couch,
right,
and play PlayStation.
So
why they go to work?
He lost his job.
Okay.
And it was going on for some months. And so I'm like, okay, and I'm working 2 jobs, and I got a little bitty baby. Oh, by the way, Ethan was 11 months old, so that was.
Oh Lord, so yeah, okay.
Oh my God.
Okay,
so,
that's a lot.
Right.
That's a lot.
And so he said to me, "You're not being nice to me," and I said, "You're right." And I shifted.
Yeah.
So, because he said no man should be uncomfortable in his own home. And see, I could have stood up and, but I said, you know what, you're right, because that's the truth.
Right.
That was the truth.
Yeah.
And so I said, God, help me. So we got through the financial difficulty. And a few years later, I was talking to a friend of mine about it. And I said, God made me bring my paycheck home and give it to him to pay the bill. Leah.
When he didn't have a job.
Right. I had to give him my money to pay the bills.
That's heavy. I got people flour up on that.
As I lay my head. But this is what she said to me. Again, wisdom comes from everywhere. I said, "Do you know how hard that was to give him my paycheck?"
Yeah.
And she said, "I wonder how hard it was for him to take it." Girl,
see, now that'll make you cry.
I said, "Oh my God."
That'll make you
in
cry.
that moment,
just to think about that.
In that moment, it shifted my mindset.
Yeah.
And then we went through it again. Not him losing a job, but just some financial test, right? And this time I looked at him and I said, well, it looked like we about to lose everything, but as long as I'm with you, me and you and Ethan can be in the car together. And the next day, God turned it around. So you want to know, when is he going to turn into that person? When are you going to turn into that person? See, God told me, you work on you. Let me and you work on you. I got him. And that's in my little book. I'm going to put in a plug. My little book right here at his feet.
This is one of my favorite, y'all.
This
Please.
Little book right here.
I need y'all to look at this real close. Because this book will change your life.
That's where it came from.
Oh, my God.
At his feet.
Lady.
At his feet is where I mended my marriage. At God's feet and at the feet of my husband.
How to change your marriage in 30 minutes and 30 seconds. I need, you know what? If I had 30 minutes, we just take the whole 30 and read this book.
Because that's all it takes.
Really?
About 30 minutes to read the whole book.
To change
it. You got to change your mind. Man, you have to change your mind about this marriage thing. We are in this for forever, and I'm in it to make you better, and you in it to make me better.
We are in this marriage forever.
Forever.
And I feel like, especially us, like Generation X, millennial chicks, we don't believe in forever as much as your generation.
Yes.
Y'all believe in forever. I'm Negro. I'm not leaving you. You ain't leaving me. We gonna work through this. But like our generation, we like, oh, Negro, I'm gone.
Next.
Yeah.
Next up, we have.
Yes. Next. Okay. Yeah. I'm taking my account, my car, my house, my.
Yeah.
And I don't know why we're like that, but.
Well, I think too. So you have people in my generation who stayed, but they never made the shift from miserable to happy. They stayed miserable. Right. And so your generation is like, I'm not doing that.
I'm not going to be unhappy.
And what I told Chip Rice sitting across from the table, I said, listen, I don't like you and you don't like me. We not happy, but I'm not leaving and we not staying this way. And he said, I agree. And so we began to have that conversation. Right. What do you need that I'm not giving you? Yeah. And I'm going to tell you what I need that you're not giving me.
Okay, stop right there. We're going to take a break, and then I want you to just talk about that. Talk about the process that you and Pastor go through of counsel, because I feel like y'all are constantly fine-tuning the marriage.
Absolutely.
And that's because you don't get 20 just by accident.
Absolutely.
It takes some fine-tuning.
Absolutely.
Some oil changes.
Bam.
Do y'all want to know about it? Because listen, if you come right back, she's gonna give you all the secrets.
Yep.
All the secrets. We got some more to talk about. We'll be right back.